So you can see we've got all sorts of hexagons and chamfers all around. And then at the end, after we made those volumes, then we added the protection. We wanted the car to look protected, so we put a very big ski in the front, a big ski in the rear. We carved the air entry, and something very, very important for the Duster, the shoulders on the front and on the rear, we just glue them there and that's it. That's the design, that's the volume of the Duster. You might say it's very simple, and it is. For you, not for the designers. Okay, now let's go to the next step, which is about the graphism of the Duster, because when you see it with the corner of your eye, it's not only the volume that you see. You also see this. We have a car right up the hill, and when you're going to go outside and look from here, you'll notice right away the front face signature. It's really iconic and emblematic. We've got the new brand identity with the logo in the middle and the Y-shape light signature that points towards the logo. And it's really simple and it's very, very noticeable. Then, on the lateral, I've told you about the shape of the window. This might be a detail that you don't notice, but it's characteristic to the Duster. When you look at the rear, the quarter window, it has almost the same shape from the beginning. So it's very important we kept that. Now, something new, I told you about the protections that add a very, very important underline to the car, a very important graphic, and of course, the protection on the front door, that now it has become more integrated than we had it before on the previous Duster. Then on the rear we've got the same Y-shape light signature, and as I told you, just like a child's game, we played with geometry. So we've got a rectangle, few triangles, and that's it. That's the whole car. And then, of course, the Duster wouldn't be a Duster without its protection. I told you that we made the front ski and the rear ski even bigger, even more protective, and of course the modular roof bars on the high-end cars. Now, let's move a little bit to the interior. And this time what you notice from the beginning is that the exterior designer is friends with the interior designer. Usually they don't talk to each other. You can see that in other brands, that the interior is really different from the exterior. But it's not the case here. They're really friends. Yeah. So you see the same treatment, the same edgy and rough treatment of the surfaces with rough intersections. We've got a vertical stacked design that we wanted it to give confidence and the feeling of protection. You will see that the dashboard is really high and really vertical. We've got, of course, the same Y shape that you have seen on the exterior. It's in the interior as well. So you will see that it's a rhythm all around the car. We've got a big LCD screen because it's about high tech, of course, as high as possible so you can read it easily. And then something really new. Ta-da! We've got an LCD screen also in the cluster. This is the first for Dacia. This is something that you might have seen already on the manifesto. So we kept our promise. Now it's on a real car. It's called U-Clip. It's a fixation that you will find all around the car, in which you can clip several accessories that we sell. We'll have a workshop afterwards. You will see it, that you will present it. What is important from design point of view is that we worked around the U-Clip from the beginning, so it's integrated into the design. It's not just putting a nail in a board. You will see that everything is logic around it, so it's easy to use. Now, it's something that everybody does nowadays. It's about sustainability. Sorry, I told you I didn't wake up. So we have already been into that direction on Dacia since a lot of years, but now we're moving even further. So what we took, a good idea that we had, and we also did, is the skis are injected with paint. So there is not liquid paint that we add afterwards, which is polluting. and also is very rugged. If you scratch it, you don't care because the paint is still there. So we try to use as less paint as possible. Then there is a new material that you might have heard about also on the manifesto concept, which is called Starkle, and it's recycled material. And you can see that because you can see the little plastic parts that are coming from the recycled other recycled plastic parts. Maybe the Romanian people would remember the toilet paper in the 80s, with the letters inside. Okay, this is way better. Nevertheless, it's recycled. And this one, why I say is way better, because it's recycled, but it works. The amazing thing about this material is that you can use it outside. Before we had recycled materials, but always in the inside because they cannot withstand the UV or the difference in temperatures. Now this material lasts. So that's why we have more of recycled materials on the car. It's 20% recycled material into this Starkle, and also 20% of recycled materials all around the car. Now in the interior, of course, we don't use chrome and leather anymore. Nevertheless, we found ways of animating the car. So we've got a new TEP, which is also washable and very resistant. And we found ways of animating with layers of plastic and foils with texture that look very good, and it's not paint. Okay, and also injected color into the parts directly. So, guys, that's the design. This is part of the story because there are a lot of other things we can talk about them next to the car. But what's the most important thing is that this is a really, really fun car. For us, it was a very fun project. So it was really nice to do it. So what I want you to understand is that we had fun doing it, so you can have fun driving it. So please go and have fun with it. I'm going to give the mic now to Eliza to tell you more about the product, and you'll see it's an amazing product. Thank you.
Thank you, Edouard. So, hello everybody, I'm Eliza Jarrier, and I'm very happy and proud today to present you all new Duster and more information about the product and the contents. But before, let's start with a bit of history. So, all started in 2010 when we created the first affordable SUV, breaking the codes of the segment, and it was very quickly a success. In 2017, the car evolved, becoming more attractive, and it kept on being a success. In 2018, the car is even the most sold SUV to retail in Europe. In 2024, so next year, it is a big event for us because we are going to renew our iconic Duster. It is a big challenge to pursue the success story. And to tackle this challenge, you see that we changed many things. The car is a brand new car. It is more robust, it is more outdoor, and it is more technological. But what we didn't change, as Edouard explained to you, is the DNA of the car. It remains authentic, simple, essential, and you can read through the design, the proportions, and the 4x4 aptitude of the car with a high ground clearance and big wheels. At Dacia, we use proven technologies. So all new Duster will be the fourth Dacia model to use the CMFB platform. So the scale effect allows us to control the cost and to deliver the promise that all new Duster will still be the best value for money SUV. But the CMFB platform brings also many other advantages. First, it allows us to improve a lot the driving behavior, the handling of the car, the comfort and the acoustics. I don't know if you remember the step between Sandero 2 and 3. You can expect the similar improvements on all new Duster. Second, It allows updated features thanks to the new electronic architecture, like new ADAS and multimedia system. Third, the platform is compatible with electrified engines. And last, it will improve the roominess of the car within the same packaging. So all new Duster will have the same length, exactly the same length than current Duster, so 4.34 meters. It is slightly lower for the aerodynamics, and we improved the interior roominess of the car with a higher rear room for the comfort of the rear passengers and 30 liters of interior storage. And this was done without any compromise on the trunk volume, which achieves 472 liters. The car is natively designed to be off-road, so you see there are big wheels of 710 millimeters. The ground clearance achieves 217 millimeters for the 4x4 versions, and the approach and departure angles are simply the best of the market, above 30 degrees. So All New Duster is the first Dacia car born with the new brand identity. So it was designed from the beginning according to the 3 brand pillars. So robust and outdoor, so of course Duster is the best flagship of this marker. Essential but cool, because the car will still be the best value for money SUV while bringing new features and new cool features. And eco-smart with more recycled materials and more eco-efficient powertrains, like the new hybrid, for instance. So at Dacia, we do robust cars that are made to last and to go anywhere. And this is part of the DNA of Dacia. So All New Duster will still be the best 4x4 among the non-experts. And this is thanks to its 4x4 mechanical transmission and to its geometry. But we also developed a new multi-mode system that we called the 4x4 terrain control that adapts the torque distribution and the ESC to the terrains and the driving conditions. So for the customer, it means a rotary switch of 5 modes. So 2 of them are new on All New Duster. So you have the snow mode, which can better control the trajectory on slippery roads, and the mud sand mode for more adapted to uneven and soft terrains. For the more adventurous, there is the off-road mode, which is equivalent to the current lock mode of Duster, of the current one. And still very helpful for the outdoor driving. We have the hill descent control with the button in the middle of the rotary, as you can see. And we have also the multimedia, the multi-view camera and the all-road information page within the multimedia system. Finally, in the rotary, you will also find the auto mode for day-to-day driving and the eco mode for the fuel consumption optimization. So more than other cars, All New Duster is able to reach exclusive spots. So we have developed the in-nature accessory range that enable our customers to enjoy this outdoor experience. And part of this in-nature accessory range is the pack slip that we have launched on Jogger in spring this year. So this pack slip is also available on All New Duster. So the All New Duster will be transformable into a base camp with a bed inside. And we have also developed a new roof rack, which is compatible with the modular roof rails. So at Dacia, we constantly redefine the essentials. But the essentials for Dacia have to be practical, useful, and cool. So let's talk about the multimedia system, which is part of the essential at Dacia. So there are 3 levels. Media control is will equip the first level of equipment of our car. So it is already on Sandero and Jogger, so you know it also, already. And on the expression, the second level of equipment, we will have a new 10-inch screen, tactical, that will be equipped with on media display and media nav live with connected navigation. And next to the screen, the customer will be able to attach his own smartphone on the new Uclip phone holder. So what is Uclip? Edouard talked about this system already, but it is a transversal fixation system developed by Dacia in well-chosen points location in the car on which the customer can plug some practical accessories. So Betty has a workshop at 9:30, and she can explain you more about Uclip system and multimedia. At Dacia, we intend to offer a more sustainable mobility to the many. So thanks to the flexibility of the CMFB platform, we are able to propose a wide range of engines to cover all our customer needs. So first, new on Duster, we will have the full hybrid 140 horsepower. And new at Dacia, for the first time at Dacia, we will have also the 48-volt mild hybrid technology linked to the TC 130 in 4x2 and 4x4. And still, we will keep on offering the very successful and well-known EcoG 100. But engine electrification is not the only way to reduce our carbon footprint. We can do also, we use recycled materials also to, as a key lever. So Edouard explained to you a bit about Starkle. So these protective exterior plastics include 20% of recycled plastic. And we let on purpose the recycled particles visible inside so that it gives a speckled effect to the material. And you can see on the car outside that it is quite visible all around the car. Here also there is a dedicated workshop about that, about the Starkle and the engine lineup this afternoon at 0:40. So now let's talk about the Great Walk. So since the launch of Duster, the sales of our top grade increased continuously to reach now 70%. So basically there is a room for a more diversified offer. So that's what we did. We developed 2 different versions on the top grade, so Extreme and Journey. So they will be both proposed at equivalent prices, but with a different content and different universe. The Extreme is more designed for the outdoor and leisure activities, for intensive usage, while the Journey is more for the customers who prefer the discreet elegance, the comfort, and the technology. So now you have to make your choice. Are you more Extreme or more Journey? It's up to you.